Wednesday, September the 13th, 2023. So we're halfway through the month, and I have just been looking through my calendars and back on videos, and I was last on this field at the end of July. And the field that I'm bringing them onto next hasn't been grazed in 50 days. There's a bit of a breeze blowing here. They were on this area here, which is about 2 acres, for the last 4 days, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I get them that full area there for 2 days. So we can see what's left behind. In here was maybe a little bit tighter. It's still green looking in there, but 2 days, you can definitely notice that the lesser cattle, or the few head missing, is allowing me to stay in on fields that little bit longer, or give them that little bit less of an area. So instead of dividing that up in half and giving them and moving them every day, I left them in there for 2 days. So that is the story with the cattle today. So I'm going to cross this little bit of a kesh here. We're going to go up onto a nice place now at the side of the lane. I don't know who's going to take the lead. There's lots of picking in here left, actually. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, so as I was saying, it's a 50-day rotation at the minute. I need to try and stretch that out, or I should be able to stretch that out to 60, if not further from now on in. Now that I have lower numbers here in this little herd. I suppose most of that 50-day rest was with the full herd. So the other cattle are gone into their own little cell now, up the way for the last 14 days, 2 weeks, yeah. So we've had this little herd and the other herd for 2 weeks now. So that's 14 days, yeah. So most of that 50 days was 25 head, and now we have 20 head here now. So they could easily stay on this for another day. There's lots of stuff still in here, but I'm not going to do that now because I am definitely in stockpile growing mode for winter time. So I do not want to take down these paddocks too tight. But there's plenty grass left in here, and I'm very pleased to see that. Now we've lots of thistle. I made a video about this field the last time I was in it, that the biodiversity, the amount of different plants and different species of grass in here is amazing. So I'm not going to do any topping here. I'm going to leave them thistles up. I'm not going to touch the rushes. I'm going to just let this place lie, and I mightn't even be back here until, where are we now? Middle of September, October, November. We're just shoving on near Christmas. In fact, last year I was in here 2 weeks before Christmas, and we had a hard frost that time, and the place was frozen out. We had -7 Celsius during the day. So that little belty calf is starting to turn out well. That lady has no tags on her ears, but she's registered. In case any of you are concerned or wondering why, I just haven't had a chance to put the tags in. So when I do put the tag in, I can send for the BVD. We do BVD testing here, bovine viral diarrhea. Yeah, but they go into a little cartridge in the tag which has a preservative in it, and you can tag them and not send it in for a few weeks or a couple of months, and they still stay fresh in the sample, or you can register them without the tag in their ear. Now look, it's just the way it's worked out. But that calf has turned out well for the bad little start she had. She's never going to be a big calf, but I don't want big cattle no more. If you can even see her there, she's camouflaged. So yeah, that is the story with the cattle. Now I have to try and walk them up a bit of a lane. hopefully they will follow me. They're not mad hungry. If they don't follow me, I could nearly lead them to here another day. I know that goes against what I'm after just saying there, but it would be no harm to tighten them maybe until they get used to following me again. So yeah, I'll leave it at that until I see will they follow me up to the gate. I have the next place all set up. Alright, Maverick. Right, back in a sec. So I'm just calling here and White, no, what's her name? Davy's heifer is following me. They're actually going to come. Very good, so they're getting moved now. Come on! I got to turn around the quad, so I better hang up until I get to the top of the lane. And then they've just crossed the road and in a little gap. But I'm very happy to see them following again. So Davy's heifer is in front, and then we have the Galloways. Come on! Very good. Come on! Come on! I'm just in reverse here now at the minute. I'm not in my own quad, but I'll make a video on that again. The next one will be about that. I have news on that. So I'm delighted you to follow me. I need to get turning. Come on! Come on! Right, let me pause this. Now I'm all set up and we have Bud out in front. Let me see, can I zoom in? Apologies for the shaky cam. Come on! There we go. Walking nice and calmly, no panic. That tells me they're full. They're happy to move, but they're not mad, anxious to get going. Come on! Come on! They could break out to a mad gallop any second. Hopefully they won't. So what I have to do is, hang on, is this phone right? That's it now, yeah. So I have a bit of a wire across the way there. I'm standing this side and I have the lane blocked up. So the only way they can go is the right way. Come on. I am very happy they're starting to move by themselves again. For a few days there now, it was kind of difficult, but it was only a matter of time before they found themselves again. Come on! They're definitely slower moving though. Very relaxed. Come on! Come on! Now they're starting to pick up pace. Come on, come on! I might as well pause it here. Come on! That's the girl. Davy's heifer out in front. Funny that. I think she is the oldest cow here now. And she's young. She has had 1, 2, 3, oh I can't remember, 4 calves. Come on, straight across the road, girl. Come on. There's our bullock in second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Come on. 14, 15, 16, 17. Come on. Where's the bull gone now? 18, 19, 20. Is that it? We'll say that's it for now. Come on. So there is brother and full sister. 2 lovely roans off Davy's heifer. The lead cow this morning. Now is that them all? Yeah, very good. The first successful, longish cattle move without the lead cow. So I'll just take down this wire here now and I'll just show you what they're coming onto. So yeah, this is what they're coming onto. Now I didn't top this place at all this year. I did last year. I topped the cross away, grazed it off around 2 weeks ago. That was grazed, and that's the regrowth that's in there. And there's a fresher rush in here, was grazed 50 days ago and it was never topped this year. So there's nice sweet picking coming up. It probably would be a lot nicer if I had topped it, but I didn't. But I will again. Next year I'll probably concentrate more so on this and get it topped. But as I say, these will be out on this field and the rest of them all winter long, so we'll have lots of time to get a bit of animal impact down on them rushes as well, and they'll be fed silage up on top of the likes of that, and they have lots of shelter and they have lots of bedding, and they have the advantage of having rushes in the winter time. Yeah, so it's not all about just feeding over the winter, it's about shelter and a bit of comfort, I suppose. So they'll be in here. I'm going to leave them in on this for maybe 2 days. I'll see how we get on. So it's been 50 days and 35 of that was the full herd. So it's only been 2 weeks with the lesser numbers. So we'll see what our rotations can be pushed out from now on in with the less head. So I think that's about all I can say today. The rain is going to come now. I have my drinker set up. They've plenty shelter below here in these little trees. The land falls off there, a steep hill. They've shelter there also, and they have plenty grass. So that's all the news today on the 13th of September, Wednesday. So for now I'll say good luck and goodbye.